Ice. What is it good for? Penguins, bears, movies, climbing, tunneling, floating, eating, housing, sculpturing, freezing, but most importantly, making music. Welcome back to another episode of A Beat a Week with me, 93 Acres, and today we're going to be making music with ice. It's quite cold, I'm going to put it down. So, let's get to it. Let's make some sounds. Ooh. It's so cold. Alright, I think we've broken the ice. Sorry. Let's start this episode. Interlude in F sharp. Alright, so we've imported our ice hits, glass sound, our ruffle, and then also our ice slam. Cool. Okay, we're starting to do some foley sounds here. Let's start off with our ice slam. This is our first sound. That's serious. This is me picking up my bag of ice and slamming it onto the table. Great. That's our slam. Ice ruffle next. Very high tech foley. Wow, that was loud. Our ice glass. I think this is my favorite one. This is where we're going to get some melodic hits from. Cool, cool, pretty nice. And then our last one, ice hits. Oh, there's definitely a lot of background noise there. Now, in this occasion, I actually got some ice cubes, rubbing them against each other, hitting them off the table. I was thinking maybe we could use these for hi-hats. Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Dice hitting the floor. Cool. All right, pretty happy with those. Let's break them up, get them into particular hits that we'd like to use, and then we'll make some sort of percussion out of all of them apart from the glass. I want the glass one to be our melodic one, so I'll probably throw that into the ESX24 and we'll use that as our melody. Cool, let's go. Ice. Yeah, that could work. Let's bring this guy in. We're going to get our fade too. Sweet. All right. Something interesting so far. Is it too long, I wonder? Might be. Let's get an ESX24 out and we'll throw it in and we'll see how it sounds. Okay, so we have our audio here. We faded it out here. We're going to drag it in. We can call this ice glass. It's spread over all the notes. Let's try reverse. Wow. That's interesting, isn't it? We'll leave it the normal way around. I might save this. And I might save this as like our ice hit to sweet. And I'll save it here as well, just so it'll be easy to come back to then later. I'm just going to duplicate that and we'll have a reverse. Go on quickly and hit the reverse guy. 2 instruments made. Yeah. Could definitely do something with that. That's pretty cool. What we might do is just save these as audio samples. So just have these as audio files and we'll just paste them around the place. I think that might be the best plan. Cool, I like this guy. So what I'm going to do is just make some new audio files and I'm just going to open this up, crop him around. I'm going to save this guy. So he's ice slam 1. So he's going to be our percussive hit 1. We'll just mute him for a sec. Who else we like? We did like this guy. He's kind of like a lift up. Maybe we'll just call him ice lift. We'll save him to here. Ice lift is definitely not a technical term, but ice bag lift. Perfect, lovely. Make a few more audio tracks. That's a nice hit. We can call that slam 2. Really like that next guy. Kind of sounds like a reverse, doesn't it? Ice slam 2. That's it. Okay, this guy's our favorite. We'll just call him the boss. It's the big fella. Whatever he says goes. Now, so let's just listen to these lads all at once, because why not? Sick. Did I fade them? I just fade all of them as good practice. Now, let's move on to our potential hi-hats. Got these ice hits down here now. Ooh, that crackle was pretty cool. I'm going to save him. Ice break. There we go. Now what I might do is I might make these into hi-hats. They're pretty nice. So what I might do is like take 3 of them. One is like a downbeat, 1, a second hot hit, the 1 again, and then another hit. So we have 3 hits, but it's going 1 new, 1 second new. That might be kind of cool. And we'll have like just a 16th note hi-hat going or something like that. Could be kind of fun. That guy and you, sir, you're coming with me. Hi-hat 2, hi-hat 3. Ooh. It's kind of cool. We could see potential in those. The ruffle. I think this guy ruffle, I'm not going to do too much with him because I think he'll be nice as he is. We'll probably use him as some sort of vinyl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, ice break. That's pretty cool. I love that. That was like the bag toppling over. That's pretty nice. Bag lift. Now we're talking. These are serious. Okay, 1 second. Looks like we're just going to go with a BPM of 120. Let's try this, just because that sounded kind of cool. Here's our 2-bar loop. On the 4, we need some sort of hit. Who wants to be hit? Somebody shout. Ice break. You look like you've got something about you. He needs something with him. Like maybe one of these slams. And I'll bring him across to the 4 as well. Cool. Sweet. All right, that's pretty nice. These ice 4s, I'm hearing of potential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Maybe something like this. I don't know if this guy will work. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. Nice. That worked out pretty cool. Dum dum dum. Cha 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 chum. Cool. I'm really liking that. That's kind of our percussion bass. Before we go any further, let's do the requirements of every episode. We need a title. What we call it? Return of the Iceman, Ice Queen, or some pun on ice. Let's see. Or let's just go for polar bear. Arctic blue. Sweet. Okay. Cool. Sweet. I'm liking that. Let's just double him across one more time. Let's make one more of him. Drop to the top and we'll call him texture. Texture. Let's see. Who's got a nice ruffle? Mark Ruffalo. Cool. Let's take this bar. It kind of sounds random ice bag shuffle. Would it be a bit cheeky to throw a little bit of side chain? Interesting. We'll leave him there for the minute, alright? That was kind of crazy, but he's our ice texture for the minute. We'll turn him way down. I should probably take a bit more high end out of him, our low end, just because he'll get in the way. Here we go. Let's have a listen to what we have so far. It's got something to it. One next thing I want to do with this guy is put him around our head so there's pan man. Really good fella. Soothing, very soothing. Okay, next thing. Sweet. Pretty fun so far. Okay, next we have the reverse of that guy. Let's pan these guys. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's try and put some melody and stuff in. I think it's time for some piano. Yeah, let's throw in some piano. Piano. Piano Labs. Cool, that's a nice piano line. Let's just make sure we keep everything color coordinated. Beautiful. Tiny bit of guitar. What do you think? Cool. Let's record that guy one more time and we'll just have da 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 and then da 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 the second time around. So let's get the guitar going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play this interesting bass line in. We always like this Liverpool bass. We'll have an intro. Let's throw in some of these swells now that we're fleshing out this. Now that we're flashing this out, we're going to have to turn these down way low. This white noise is just a riser. An impact on the downbeat. Probably don't need a big one yet. Maybe we could mute them all on the last hit. Could be cool. So there's another rise then on the downbeat. It's a pre-chorus chord progression. Let's just change the chords slightly then when we come into the chorus. Let's just throw in the sub bass as like a layering for the chords. Let's write out our keys and chords just while we're here. So key is E flat major. Chords, so we have 2 reverse, C minor, E flat. It's more or less A flat. And then chorus, C minor. We go to G minor. A flat major. E flat major. Cool. 5. Okay, those are our chords. So let's play in some arpeggios in the piano. Might make a right hand and a left hand. Cool, close-ish. We can fix it then quickly in MIDI. So we'll kind of straighten up the rhythm a little bit. Sweet. Maybe we leave these guys for the chorus. I kind of want to pan these now. Bum, bum, bum. Duplicate this guy, right? Ooh, could we change the note on the very last one? Let's put in the strong left hand then for the chorus. Cool. All right, I think I need some guitars. Do if I bounce all those ice fellas into one ice hit, this guy can be at the end. Sweet, I think this could work. Promise, last thing, I just want one more guitar to double up that piano in the second half of the chorus to really feel like we're ramping up because it's pretty much a build chord progression, so we're going to build the whole way through and we're going to make this last guitar just pretty much doubling the piano and then we'll be done. Okay, here we go. Okay, so what do we have? We started off with our ices. So many ice sounds. Okay, so there's our ice hits. Cool. A white noise, which works as a riser. Somatic's impact. We've got a swell. Cool, so we have our piano in the pre-chorus and in the intro. Piano left hand. Piano right hand for the chorus. 3 guitars, which are just playing single notes. Then we have our few guitars, which are just doubling up on the piano. Sweet. All right, cool. We haven't listened to the full thing. Sure to be rude, not to rude. Whew, alright, time to cool off. Ice! If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can watch more videos like this. And then you can also follow me over on Mixer if you want to watch me make these videos live on Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays and Sundays. That's been Under the Covers with me, 93 Acres. Thanks very much for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Look after yourself. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Might go watch Frozen. Bye bye, bye bye.